Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This reading is going to take a look at the month of October 2022. What does the month have in store for you? What might things look like? So if you have not as of yet chosen a crystal on the table, go ahead and do that now. There are timestamps down below where you can go directly to the portion of the video that's going to give you an up close and personal look at the crystals and the cards on the table via a picture clip and also a video clip. There is meditation music there as well, so you can relax into your selection process. If during your selection process you feel led to pick more than one card or crystal on the table, by all means choose more than one if you feel it necessary to get the most out of your reading. These readings are timeless, right? So whether you watch it at the upload time or sometime later down the road, whenever a spirit puts it basically into your awareness and you feel that intuitive nudge to watch, there may indeed be a message here for you. Nonetheless, what I try to remind everybody is that these readings are general, right? So I can't possibly expect to connect with the many of you that watch, although I hope you manage to find a message here. But if you don't, that's okay. Maybe have some fun exploring my channel. I have a bunch of different readings that I do. I even do daily readings for everyone. I even have a pick a card playlist that you can have fun exploring. There might be another message somewhere in the mix for you there instead. And let's say maybe you have explored my channel. Maybe you realize we're not vibing that way and maybe I'm not your cup of tea. That's okay too, because I set the intention and I trust that when you leave my channel, you will be guided and directed to the messages that you need for your confirmation, because that's how the magic works. And I trust that the magic of the universe itself will guide you always right and true to help you find what you need and when you need it at the right time on your journey. So with all that being said, Star Family, I will go ahead and leave you here and I will meet you at your reading of choice. Pile number 1, you chose this smoky Lemurian seed crystal. I don't know if you can see the ridges there. Very, very cool crystal. That's your crystal of choice. This is your card. There is a message on that or on the back of it, so I'll be sure to read it for you. As I get more cards on the table, then I'll go ahead and reach for that and flip that over to see what it says. But let's go ahead and start with like a main energy card to kind of see what the theme of your month is going to be all about. So let's see. Pile number 1, viewers, choosing the Lemurian seed crystal. What is the theme of your month, October 2022? Let's see. All right. Let's see what we have. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have the lion energy. Some of you might be Leos or have that somewhere in your chart, but it says harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. So Spirit is basically saying here with the lion card to kind of like muster up your energy, dig down deep and push forward with confidence in the direction of maybe a goal or a pursuit that you have in mind. So this is basically saying don't hold yourself back. In fact, do the opposite, right? Instead of reacting out of fear, do the opposite and charge ahead with confidence, with boldness, and be willing even, I would say, to put yourself out there and take a risk. So the other feeling that this gives is like, don't hesitate. The time is now. What are you waiting for, right? It's like, this can't wait another moment. This is about you, you know, harnessing your courage, okay? Courage to push forward in a way that's dynamic, which is going to also push you out of your comfort zone as well. So let's see what this is all about, because it looks like October is a month where you're going to be required to muster up your courage, take action, forge ahead with confidence. You're not going to be able to hesitate basically, or you might not be allowed to hesitate in a sense, because if Spirit pushes you in the direction of something, right, you're going to have to act upon it quickly. So you might not have the chance to hesitate. It's like, it's almost like this feeling of now or never, right? October is a month where it feels like now or never. But let's see. All right, so 1, 2, and 3. And if I need more cards, I'll just grab off to the side. But let's see what we have here. Okay, so we have the 7 of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Cups. Wow, and we have the King of Pentacles. Holy cow. All right, so I don't know why the Five of Cups is here, but it could be part of that feeling of hesitation that I was picking up from the Lion, right? Because sometimes with the Five of Cups energy, it is a feeling of something is not enough, right? Or I lost out on something type of energy, like something was lost, I can't fix it or get it back. It can oftentimes talk of a perceived failure or something that went wrong or a little awry in a sense. And the thing is that we can't give our focus or put too much focus on those things that went wrong. The feeling is here, Spirit is asking you to kind of put that behind you. Whatever has gone wrong recently, put that behind you, because it has no bearing on where or what, let's say, is ahead of you. We see the beautiful, powerful, steadfast, strong, stable energy of the King of Pentacles here, right? And this is saying you're safe, you're secure, you're smart, you have your wits about you. You have also abundance, right, on the other side of whatever this Five of Cups energy is, was dealing with. And this is basically saying to me that you're kind of moving past that Five of Cups energy and you're stepping into your power, because we also have the Stag energy on the King of Pentacles card, which is also a symbol of leadership, right? So we have two energies of strong animal medicine here, one with the Stag and one with the Lion. This is all about courage and strength. And then you also have leadership. So this is about you stepping into your power, stepping into your strength, and moving forward no matter what happened to you before. That has no influence on what is possible for you moving forward. And we see with the Seven of Pentacles, okay, that you've been working hard towards something. This energy with the Seven of Pentacles, not only with the number 7, can talk about spiritual growth and perseverance, but it can talk about the energy that we put into something, hoping that it will grow and yield fruit, right? And that's why she's also holding the apple. So this is about you working towards a goal, putting your energy into something, someone, a place. There's a variety of things that we give our energy to on a daily basis. And numbers, okay, let's say, for example, numbers are a measure of growth. We want to see progress. And oftentimes when we're toiling with the Seven of Pentacles and we're looking at our situation up, down, left, right, and center, trying to understand, okay, I'm giving it all this energy, why is it not yielding what I want it to yield? We can kind of get frustrated in the situation and maybe even become a little too hard on ourselves at the same time, which I think is kind of natural, because when you're putting your energy into something, you want to have something to show for it. And this feeling is with the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Cups as a combination. And I'm going to try to adjust the lighting here because it's a little bit of a glare on these cards. They're high gloss. So anyway, with the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Cups together as a combo, it is kind of giving me that vibe of like the frustration that comes with putting your energy into something, hoping that it will yield a return or a result. But Spirit is saying here, even though the process with the Seven of Pentacles of growth, okay, in your situation, or maybe even in your job, especially with the King of Pentacles, we're all trying to look to get ahead in some way or some area of our life. And even with all the toil, the labor, the frustration, we're seeing the King of Pentacles here on the other side, okay, making the progress that maybe right now in your present moment you're struggling to see. And I say that because the Five of Cups card is one of those energies that oftentimes is looking at what is normally depicted as 3 spilled cups, right? So you're normally, with the Five of Cups, looking at the cups that were spilled, failing to acknowledge, right, that there is still life here on this branch, right? And there are technically still 2 cups standing. So not all is lost. It could be that there just needs to be, in the month of October, a shift in perspective, because yeah, dang, you it looks like with the Seven of Pentacles, you have been working hard and you deserve, right? You deserve to have something to show for that toil and labor and effort that you've been giving to a situation or a scenario. But Spirit is just trying to remind you with the Lion card that you got to charge ahead. You cannot give up. You cannot throw in the towel. That Seven of Pentacles is that kind of energy. It's an energy that oftentimes does want to quit right when it's on the brink of a breakthrough, right when it's on the brink of accomplishing what it set out to do. So the guidance here for the month of October is not to throw in the towel just yet, because you do, with this King of Pentacles, have your success, okay? And your efforts, whatever you're giving your energy to, has not been in vain. None of that effort has ever been in vain. So Spirit's saying here, charge ahead, continue with confidence, dig deep, find that last ounce of courage and charge ahead with it to accomplish what you set out to do, because you're literally right there. Okay. King of Pentacles is an energy that sits in abundance and fruitfulness. He is basking in the blessings that he's worked with the Seven of Pentacles, that he's worked hard for. So the King of Pentacles is showing us that you're arriving at the blessings. You're about to sit amongst them. Those seeds that you planted with the Seven of Pentacles, you know, it wasn't, let's say, an easy garden to toil, right? It wasn't an easy journey. There was a lot of growth that came with it, right? But the whole process of that journey towards this growth that you've been desiring, manifesting perhaps, or bringing into your physical world with the King of Pentacles, because he represents Earth, none of that was ever in vain. The feeling is here, you're about to yield a return on what you've been working so hard for. Okay, it may have been a challenge with the Five of Cups. It may have been very frustrating and maybe pulled on your emotions a bit, because it's Cups energy, right? And maybe got you in your feelings, right? About the whole thing. But you're stepping into your power, your strength, your courage, even a leadership role for some of you. You're stepping into your abundance. And you're accessing and achieving those things that you wanted to experience in your physical world. But again, like all things, with the Seven of Pentacles, definitely takes some time. I always use the analogy of, you don't pull up the carrots to see how they're growing. And I use that analogy with the Seven of Pentacles because it is just that, right? You plant a seed in the garden. You can't dig up the earth to see how your little seedlings, you know, are doing. You got to kind of just let them do their thing. So yeah, this has been maybe for some of you a labor of love and patience. And the King of Pentacles is saying, hey, don't, you know, you're almost there. You're about to sit amongst this and have that goal fulfilled. But you can't, with the Lion, you can't give up or hesitate to move forward or to continue to push when you're almost right there. Again, Seven of Pentacles, don't throw in the towel. Don't get in your feelings. Try to redirect your focus on something else, even if you're not quite seeing what you hope to see quite yet. All right. So let's go ahead and grab a few cards here. Again, I felt from the King of Pentacles that there could be some upgrades taking place in your life as well. Physical, material, tangible upgrades and blessings coming towards you at this time. And that's why this is saying, you know, just hang in there. And I know that's frustrating as all heck to hear when you're tired and you've been working hard and being patient as well. Let's see if we can get two more. All right, so the first card that flew out was renewed faith. Okay, that is, again, the energy tapping into, I think, the energy of the Lion, saying to harness the loyal and protective aura. Mind you, you are protected throughout this process of achieving a goal. Okay, it says harness the loyal and protective aura of the Lion and charge ahead magnificently. Well, that would be needing to, again, dig down deep in order to continue, right? And you would have to renew your faith, like the card says, in order to kind of give it one last go to see it to completion, right? To see your efforts through to completion. Okay, so look at that. Lasting love and happiness. Solitude and meditation. Clear your head. Try not to focus on the negative with the Five of Cups, okay? For some of you, this could definitely be love. right? Five of Cups can talk about heartbreak, loss, maybe even a breakup. And, you know, sometimes if you put a lot of energy into someone or something, and then the relationship goes wrong, you're wondering, like, you know, is love even a real thing? For some of you, if this is love, if you gave a lot of energy to a connection and the Five of Cups is about the breakup of that relationship, there's somebody else coming in that's a lot more stable and secure, okay, with this King of Pentacles, that may indeed bring you lasting love and happiness. For others of you, if there is no breakup and you're in an existing connection and or relationship and you're just having a quarrel, let's say, okay, the effort and the time and energy you put into that relationship, you know, that is helping build the foundation to help you get through this energy, okay, of the Five of Cups, so that way you can become stable and find that love again. All right. So again, I don't know what each of your scenarios is going to be. I can see two sides of a coin here, but just throwing that out there as a side note. But in all actuality, this is saying don't give up on a situation quite yet. There is light at the end of the tunnel for you. Pentacles energies oftentimes does talk about our earthly situation and our goals. So I can't help but think that this could be a work, career situation, goal that you've been pursuing for some time and laboring towards, obviously with the Seven of Pentacles. So I'm going to lean more towards that scenario rather than love, because I really wasn't picking that up from the beginning, but we do have this here. And the other vibe that this is giving me is that if some of you possibly have recently kind of been let go from a job, then there's also the potential of coming into a new one with the King of Pentacles that'll even give you better pay, that'll upgrade your life and lifestyle in some way, and actually put you in a position to do something, right, for your career that you actually love. All right. And that's maybe why this is here. But I don't know, I'm looking at this like, it's just like, hey, clear your mind of any negative thoughts or vibrations or frequencies, okay, that would get in the way of you and your inner knowing and your confidence moving forward on the path that you've chosen, okay? Renew and restore your faith, dig down deep, go meditate, clear your head, and find that place and that feeling within you, okay, that had you start your work or whatever it is that you were toiling with in the beginning. Like, go back to that place, that energy of whatever it was that motivated you to begin this endeavor to begin with, right? Go back to that love that put you on this path in the first place. That's kind of what this is giving me. I hope that makes sense, because it's kind of like we lose, what's that song? I've lost that loving feeling. Okay, that's the vibe I just got from this. So sometimes that can happen, like we lose our motivation towards things that we have been giving a lot of our energy to. Like, we just kind of lose our zest and our zeal for it. And this is kind of saying solitude meditation, removing yourself from the picture for a little bit, will help you kind of like regroup and connect back to that feeling that had you start this endeavor, goal, to begin with. Okay, so again, I hope that makes sense. I'm still dealing with a little bit of like Mercury retrograde, trying to articulate my thoughts. So anyhow, if I'm off my game, that's why. But let's see here what this says. I hear benevolent messages loud and clear. I am my own healer. Wow, that's a pretty powerful affirmation. So yeah, like I said, solitude meditation, you may receive downloads, right, and messages from spirit during that meditation while you're trying to clear your head, your mind, and your heart even of negative energy, thoughts, or patterns that you've been dealing with, right? It could be that you need to go in and kind of heal that or clear that out of the way to receive spirit's guidance loud and clear, so you can, again, dig down deep into your core in order to finish what you started. So let's go ahead and grab a final oracle card, and I will roll the dice for angel numbers for you as well. Final oracle card, pile number 1 viewers, October 2022. Oh, look at that. Is that Uluru? I'm not sure. It looks like it might be. But yeah, look, miracles. So maybe Spirit is going to help deliver a miracle to you, a breakthrough, right? To kind of like catapult you into the abundance, the blessings, the desires that you've been, working so hard for over here with that Seven of Pentacles. Because again, like that King of Pentacles is sitting amongst the dwelling, or he's dwelling and sitting amongst the blessing and the manifestation fulfilled. He sits surrounded by the fruits of his labor. And that Seven of Pentacles sure as heck has been laboring. And again, that feeling of not really seeing the end of the tunnel. It's like, how much longer? Right? Well, it looks like with the Miracles card, Spirit might just deliver you a miracle. So let's see what it says. That's a pretty damn positive card to get, especially when it's like the last thing you want to hear is keep going, keep pushing. And the other side of it's like, well, dang it, how much more do I need to push? Right? I've been hustling. I've been persevering as much as I freaking can. Like there isn't any energy left. What more do you want me to give? It's almost like this feeling of you can't freaking pull blood from a stone. Right? And I know that sounds like a rant, but that's kind of like the energy that I'm picking up. Yeah, and the last thing I know you want to hear is hang in there, please, because your miracle's coming, right? But that's what I'm being led to say. Hang in there, damn it, because your miracle's coming. Let's see. And you know what? It is a double rainbow. Look at that. A double rainbow. All right, let's see what it says. All right, double rainbow. It says, after the storm, okay, miracles. After the storm, the rainbow appears. No matter where we are, the instant a rainbow splashes across the sky, we usually stop and stand in awe. Some say that rainbows are messages from the Creator. Hold on here. Look at this. I hear benevolent messages loud and clear. Look. Some say that rainbows are messages from the Creator. So there's your confirmation. And synchronicity. It says others say that they are part of the electromagnetic spectrum phenomenon, but no matter the explanation for their existence, rainbows have struck all in the hearts and souls of many through time. Many traditions believe that rainbows are blessings from the Creator. There you go. And the King of Pentacles is dwelling amongst the blessings. Manifested and materialized, okay? So it says a double rainbow is double the blessings. Oh my gosh, October is your month to receive your blessings. That is why the King of Pentacles is here. Okay? That's why he's here. That's freaking awesome. So it says the sacred landscape wants you to know the storms of the past are passing. Didn't I say that? I could have sworn I said earlier in the reading that those perceived failures and things that went wrong, right? They have no bearing on where you're headed next. Okay? So yeah, I mean, let me know. I'm pretty sure I said that somewhere in the reading. It says, no matter what has happened in the past, your future holds abounding miracles. Oh my gosh. Good fortune, celestial beauty, and inner divinity are expanding within you. Believe that your life is guided. Trust in the goodness of the universe. A celestial bridge to the heavens is opening for you. Start a health program, invest in your career, King of Pentacles for sure, or initiate a relationship. Yeah, like I said, if there was a breakup or something that went wrong before, trust that Spirit is like, don't lose faith in love, because Spirit is about to give you a King of Pentacles, not gender specific, but you know what I'm saying? Somebody who's a lot more stable and reliable in love and relationships. But let's see here. And good fortune will manifest. So there you go. I'm going to read that over because it says, a celestial bridge to the heavens is opening for you. Start a health program, invest in your career, or initiate a relationship. And good fortune will manifest. Blessings are flowing in all directions. Believe that you deserve the best because you do. Bounty, joy, blessings, and miracles are flowing your way. That would be definitely the King of Pentacles. All right, so don't give up quite yet. You're on the brink of your miracle. And sometimes I use an analogy with the Seven of Pentacles of that, the story of that gentleman who owned a gold mine, and he was literally not even like 3 feet away from striking gold in the gold mine. But he was so frustrated that he gave up. He gave up digging, and he ended up selling the gold mine only while he was only 3 feet away from striking gold. Do you see? So he gave up. He threw in the towel too soon. The next guy comes in, buys the mine, because he sold it thinking that there was nothing there. So he ends up selling the mine, and someone else ends up purchasing it only to strike gold not even 2 weeks later. So this is definitely a reading saying in the month of October, not all hope is lost, okay? Your work will pay off. You will have something to show for it. Spirit's going to give you a breakthrough and the miracle that you need to help catapult you into your blessings, your abundance, and all those things that you have been working so hard for, okay? So let's see if we can get some angel numbers to help. If you're not familiar with my readings, I do roll the dice. The dice can provide you angel numbers that will confirm some things I've already said in this reading and or provide you with additional messages that you need personally. I don't like to give you an interpretation or direct you to a source to research the numbers, because for one, it could be a source you don't like and resonate with, and I don't ever want to imply that one source is better over another because there's many on the internet. And two, I want you to kind of like do the research for yourself, because sometimes taking the journey to research these numbers can put you on the path to take you down other rabbit holes, to find other synchronicity and serendipity that you may need for your journey. If I gave you a shortcut to everything, I might rob you of that experience, and I don't want that to happen. Likewise, I always tell everybody not to put the number interpretation in the comment section also for the same reason, because again, we don't want to rob anybody of finding their own magic. Okay, so I'm going to start. I have 3 dice here. I'm going to roll one at a time. So let's see. All right, that is a 3. I don't know if you can see that. 3, 8. Okay. 4. So 384 is your angel number. I will put that on the screen for you. Go ahead and look that up. If you feel that this reading has helped and connected for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. And if you want to take it a step further to support what I do, please visit me on Etsy. The link to my Etsy store is down below in the description box. I have really cool things there, like handmade crystal jewelry, amongst other things that I make by hand on my free time. Also, you can join my channel membership as well. You could do it from your desktop. It's very difficult to try to find the join button via your iOS or your smartphone. So if you want to join the channel for exclusive content that I don't put up publicly, please go ahead and check that out. I appreciate your support in any way that you wish to deliver it to me. So much love to you wherever you are. Be safe, be well, take care, and always keep shining. Pile number 2, viewers, you chose the labradorite for your crystal. I'm going to put that there. This is your card. There's actually a message on the back of this, and I'll be sure to incorporate it into the reading as I get more cards on the table. We are looking at the month of October for you. We want to see what the month is going to look like. So we're going to start first with a fortune reading card to kind of see what the main energy is of the month for you, what the theme of October 2022 is going to be like for you. All right, so pile number 2, viewers, choosing labradorite. What will October 2022 look like for you? What will the month bring? Okay. All right, so we have the key energy. It says new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. So I love that the key is here, because this is saying a door is opening for you. So not only do I have the feeling of like a door being open to you, but I'm also getting the vibe of like something being revealed to you, like something that you didn't know before, now you know. But whatever this is that comes through to reveal something to you, it's helping you to give you the answers basically towards a new beginning. So I feel like the answers that you need are going to come in the month of October, which help you then open doors for yourself or help you step into some new chapter of your life. But the thing is that you can't hold on to anything from the past where you're headed next or where the universe is trying to take you next. It's like one door closes, right? And another one is opening up to you. So those things of the past have to stay there because they don't have room for where you're going. But just know that the universe is going to reveal something that you needed to see, something that you needed to know, perhaps even a piece of information that's going to help you move forward and step into the new beginning that the universe is presenting to you. So let's go ahead and grab some tarot cards. I have the Mystical Moments Tarot here. Let's see if we can get 3 cards for October 2022. Whoa, okay. That one did flip over. So there's the Ace of Cups. That's way too many cards. I just want 2 more. Just 2 more cards, please. So that's beautiful to see the new energy of the Ace of Cups, right? So that's confirming the key card. And there's 2 cards. Confirming the key card in the sense that, again, a door is being opened to you. A new beginning is coming your way. All right? And that would be the Ace of Cups energy, because aces are that brand new, like, I always look at them like portals, okay? Portals that are opening the door up to, with this case, it could be love or something on your heart, right? Because it's an Ace of Cups. So again, depending on the suit, will reveal what the portal brings, right? So let's see. Wow, so we have the King of Cups and the Empress. Now, this is pretty magical, okay? This is super magical in a sense that I definitely feel like there's love in the air with this reading so far, just with the cards on the table, right? Because we have an Ace of Cups and we have the King of Cups. We do have the divine feminine energy of the Empress. I could see these two as a couple. So there's, again, divine feminine, divine masculine presented on the table. And this is basically saying the universe is opening up a door to you. And your heart is going to get open in the process. This new door is either opening you up to new love, right? Or something that you have been manifesting and something that you've been holding on your heart for quite some time. And that feeling of longevity, maturity with the King of Cups, right? Because the King of Cups is the matured, the most, I guess, leveled up court card in a sense. Right? And it's this feeling of when the King of Cups holds something on his heart, you know it's been there for a while. Because again, he's not a page, he's not a knight, he's not a queen. He's at that mature energy of a king. So the feeling is here, if this is a manifestation, and I say manifestation because of the number 3 of the Empress, which talks about expansion, growth, creation, and manifestation. If this is a manifestation, that thing on your heart that you've been manifesting for quite some time and that you have been loyal to like loyal to a fault to the vision on your heart, that is what the universe is opening the door to you for this month. Okay? Like the door is being opened to that now. The thing is that anything of the past, any woundings, any patterns or paradigms, anything lingering from the past has no room where this manifestation dwells and resides in your future and in this new beginning. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes, you know, as we're transitioning from old energy into new, we kind of want to hold on, right? We were afraid sometimes because change is a little bit daunting. And we just naturally, we could get butterflies, right? Butterflies. And we could be, you know, a little apprehensive about like what this new energy or chapter in our life might bring. But Spirit is saying here, no, don't worry about that. Don't allow those energies of the past that you fought so hard to get out of, to get in the way of what is happening for you here. We have the key on the table, so I feel like Spirit is opening the treasure chest to your manifestation, to that thing that you've been holding in your heart for all this time. Spirit could also be asking you to open up your heart when it comes to love. Somebody could also be asking for the key to your heart in October as well. This does feel like a long time coming. I'm just going to put it that way. The reason for that is not only the King of Cups and the maturity of his energy and how solid he is, right? In his frequency when it comes to the things that he holds dear to his heart. But we also have the Empress here. And the Empress is an energy that is birthing something, right? Birthing literal life and creation. For some of you, this new love could be a baby. You know, you could finally get pregnant and find out that you're pregnant, and that's what the reveal is, right? It could be a gender reveal. I don't know. I definitely see something being revealed to you in regards to something on your heart. But the Empress itself is birthing life and creation. And she holds that literal or figurative baby, okay, within her for, I guess, 9 months, right? Or longer, depending on what it is, especially if it's a creative project, right? The things that we birth creatively take time. They take time to gestate before they're finally birthed into our physical experience. And the Empress is the birth of what I call her, the birth of a dream. She's birthing something into her physical world, and that does take time to create, gestate, and manifest. So when I see the key card here, and it's saying new beginnings, directions, and adventures await you if you're ready to let go of the past, this is like saying, yeah, like you're on the brink of that threshold where you're crossing from the old energy into the new, and the new energy is actually bringing you those things that you have held for so long on your heart. Whether that be love, whether that be healing, whether that be a creative endeavor that you have been working towards. I really do feel like this is something big, okay? It is something big. And with the King of Cups, because he's intuitive energy, you could have been intuitively getting hints about this thing on the way for quite some time and just didn't have like a physical sign of it yet. But again, the feeling is the reveal. October is the month of the reveal. Because look at the butterflies in the card, right, of this Ace of Cups. They're not inside the cup. They're kind of like, right, exploded out of the cup. And it gives the vibe of like confetti. And oftentimes when there's like a surprise, right, there's like, if it's a birthday surprise or something like that, there's confetti involved and streamers and noisemakers and stuff like that. It's kind of like giving me the vibe of like the cat's out the bag, because the key is unlocking something that was hidden from you before or elusive, and now revealing the treasure, I guess, that was inside the treasure chest the whole time, being saved for you. It was being kept safeguarded for you until it was ready to be gifted to you, revealed to you, shared with you, and bestowed upon you, is a feeling here. The Empress energy, again, that pregnant, right? It's telling me she's about to blow. She's about to give birth, right? There goes the poof with the Ace of Cups. So it's kind of like saying, yeah, she's about to birth this thing into her world. October is the month that these things start to happen. King of Cups energy. We have the ship on his chest, right? And the ship itself is, you know, kind of giving me vibes of like your ship's coming in. And I know that it's not a 3 of Wands, but we do have a number 3 of the Empress. So, but it's kind of this feeling of your ship's coming in. And then the Ace of Cups with the King of Cups. right? Look at the whales, they dive deep, right? And the Ace of Cups can sometimes talk about healing, rejuvenation, renewal, restoration, and your cup runneth over, right? So I kind of feel like you did the deep dive into yourself, into your heart, into your being and your soul. You went through that healing and renewal process that was needed to now birth this thing in your world, prepare to receive it, and cross the threshold into the new that Spirit has prepared for you. Again, that healing had to occur so you can let go of the past and you can make space for what Spirit is trying to bring in now with this Ace of Cups and this Empress. So for some of you, yeah, it could be, finally getting the news that you're pregnant, maybe meeting someone brand new, right, who makes you feel like your divine empowered self, or gives you that status, right, when they look at you or when you exchange with them, right? They're treating you like that divine feminine and or masculine energy that you are. And that's a beautiful thing, if you can find someone in your life that gives you that honor, right, and treats you like the queen or the king that you are naturally. And it's that beautiful energy exchange of, again, these two energies right here, of treating each other like that, which is wonderful. So yeah, I mean, I don't know who it is, right? We have Taurus with the Empress. We also have Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer with the King of Cups. So that's a possibility. But zodiac signs aside, the feeling is here. There's a beautiful energy exchange taking place between two people, if it's love. And you both hold each other in high esteem, which is wonderful. There's also the potential of that thing on your heart being delivered to you, being revealed to you, some kind of information that you needed being shown to you. But it all helps to kind of like move you towards the new beginning that you've been seeking this entire time. Your ships are about to come in as well. That's why it says new beginnings, directions, and adventures. So it's kind of like saying, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this grand adventure in October? Because the door's opened and it's there. It's ready for you if you want it. Okay? New paths, new journeys. The past can't come with you. And you know what? You probably wouldn't want it to either. So let's see if we can see what this card says. I am blessed, a living and loving expression of the internal, of the eternal union. Look at that. So here's union between King of Cups and Empress. And it says, I am blessed, living and loving, a living, loving expression of the eternal union. That's also you. Okay, if it's not you finding your divine counterpart in the month of October, then it's you coming into divine union and alignment and balance with yourself and your blessings, your manifestations, those things that you've held on your heart. Okay, let's see if we can get a few cards here. This is absolutely beautiful. Let's see what else we can learn about this. Whoa, okay. So we have that card. We also have this card, and then that one I will take because I only need 3. All right, so we have sudden progress and change, yes, into your new beginning. Competition and challenge, and we have spiritual enlightenment. So the spiritual enlightenment falls in line with the alignment of divine masculine and feminine within yourself. Yeah, like I feel like the competition and challenges or the struggles, right, are those of the past, right? Those challenges and those woundings, those patterns, those paradigms, whatever it was that you struggled with in the past, like that mindset, that none of that can come with you. Those difficult things of the past, they don't have any room where you're going. Okay. And there was a little bit of that feeling too in pile number 1, in case you were interested in number 1. But the feeling is here, there's so much progress taking place, sudden, unexpected, surprise, right? surprise changes. Like I was getting the vibe of a celebration and or surprise with the confetti and the way that the key opens things up and reveals things to you. The feeling is here is that sudden, right, that surprise is going to initiate the change very quickly and very suddenly, right? But the feeling is with the spiritual enlightenment card, you're ready for this. You're ready for this change. I think it's been something you've been waiting for a really long time. And all those challenges of the past, the feeling is here, you're ready to move beyond them and step into the new. Okay? I love this. I think this is wonderful. Yeah, I mean, I feel like if there has been challenges, it might have been towards a creative goal or endeavor that you've been, loyally, faithfully trying to manifest. But again, the key is giving us the breakthrough now. So the challenges of the past when it comes to your goals or towards those things that you have been holding on your heart for some time, those are kind of like out the window now. Okay, because the breakthrough and the opportunity and the open doors are here for you now. That's why it says, I am blessed, a living and loving expression of the eternal union, that spiritual enlightenment, that would be that. So it's kind of like these things are ready for you now, right? Because you've gotten to this place of alignment within yourself. And that was needed so it could be delivered. Okay. So I have the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Let's see if we can get a final card, and then I'm going to roll the dice. And I'm going to read directly from the book. So let's see what the card says. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. We have the butterfly energy twice. We have it in this card here with the Ace of Cups. And look, yellow and yellow. That is so cool. And transformation. Yes, sudden progress and change, right? Oh my gosh. Which closes one door and opens up another. Okay? That's why we have the key, because the key is giving you what you need to open the door. All right, so let's see what the card says. Okay, so we have transformation blue butterfly. It says, it's no accident that the butterfly represents transformation, rebirth, and resurrection. Like I said, the renewal, right, of the Ace of Cups. It says, remarkably, when the caterpillar becomes a chrysalis, it doesn't just instantly become a butterfly. It actually dissolves into a kind of soup. In other words, it liquefies itself, and out of that emerges something completely different. It is a true transformation. In some cultures, blue butterflies are considered very good luck and even wish granters. Okay, so remember I said that you're stepping into your manifestation, or that's about to be delivered to you, that thing on your heart that you've been wanting and that you've been loyal to and that you haven't give up on. It's, again, the feeling I had was the ships coming in. Well, that might have to do with your wish. Your wish is about to be granted is the feeling that's giving me. But it says, in Native American tribes, it is believed that a wish whispered to a butterfly will be granted when it flies to the heavens. The Native American shawl dance, which celebrates renewal, again, I said renewal with the Ace of Cups, well, is derived from the butterfly dance. Also, the color blue represents a calmness, peace, and spiritual attunement. Wait a minute here. I said spiritual enlightenment, right? With this card and the vibe of divine masculine and feminine being alchemized and aligned within oneself to make that eternal union. So yeah, that is you coming into alignment now to receive your wish. So it says, also the color blue represents calmness, peace, and spiritual attunement. And the blue butterfly is thought to carry all these meanings. So the sacred landscape wants you to know this is a time for change, reinvention, and or rebirth into a new way of being. Like I said, the old can't come with you now. All right, it has no space where you're going next. It says if you've been plodding along, this card suggests that you take measures to shift everything. Don't resist the change. And I did talk about that, right? Because change can be a little daunting. But we don't want to give into that energy. All right, so let's see, let's keep going. It says, don't resist the change. The blue color suggests a spiritual renewal or initiation. Transformation doesn't mean taking something old and remodeling it or rearranging a few things. It means becoming something completely different or doing something completely different. Change is often uncomfortable, yeah, but it is usually for the highest good. This is a very lucky card, and drawing this card can mean that a wish may be about to come true. Whoa. Holy shit, pile number 2, this is freaking awesome. So trust that any sudden change in progress that comes about, right? Okay, I'm going to go back a little bit, because remember when I said that you've held something on your heart based on the maturity level of the King of Cups. You held it on your heart for some time, also based on the fact that the Empress holds a baby or a creation within her womb for a very long time before it's birthed into her reality. And that's harkening back to, again, the idea that the caterpillar goes into the chrysalis, goes through this rigorous process of becoming something entirely different. Like, it starts as a caterpillar, reduces down to like a ball or glob of goo, and then eventually becomes this gorgeous butterfly that pushes itself out into the world. Again, that's another birthing process, just like the Empress. So again, the correlation here, the way that it ties in is freaking amazing. And that transformational process of birthing something into your world with the Empress and or the butterfly, that takes time, right? But the feeling here is that whatever time, the length of time that you held this on your heart, that was necessary in order to initiate it at the right time, and in order to initiate the birth when it was ready, right? Because like I always say, you never want an undercooked meal. So that process had to occur before it was ready to be birthed into your experience at the right time, in the right way, for your highest good and your wish fulfillment. So this is giving me the vibe that dinner's done. Okay, dinner's ready. You're about to hear the dinner bell go off. Right? The meal is cooked and ready to be served is the feeling here now. So I'm kind of floored by this. I'm looking at this last line of the card. This is a very lucky card, and drawing this card can mean that a wish may be about to come true. And yeah, the transformational process, the wait, okay? The wait. And that process of like waiting patiently and not losing faith, damn it, that is so uncomfortable. It is an uncomfortable process. But it is worth the wait. When you look back on it, hindsight 2020, you look back and say, damn, it was worth the wait because I got my wish. And I would wait. I would do it all over again, and I would wait, just like I would give birth all over again if it meant, you know, bringing a child into the world or whatever, right? You know, it's like, you look back on it, and it is worth what you went through to arrive at it when you have it, when you finally get there. So, yeah, this is, wow. Pile number 2. Let me know what you think in the comment section, because this is wild. Okay. So let's go ahead and get the dice. I hope I kind of like touched on everything that connected. I think I got to everything. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to move on because I don't want to overthink it. But I have angel numbers here that I'm going to roll the dice for, okay? If you're not familiar with my channel, I do roll the dice to get additional messages for you via the dice to give you angel numbers that you can research for yourself. These numbers, when they show up, may indeed confirm some things I've already said in this reading and or provide you with additional messages that maybe you need personally. I don't like to recommend a source to look up because one, it could be one you don't like, and two, I never want to imply like one source is better over another because there's a lot of them out there, and I'm sure you'll find one that you connect with. And then three, like, I want you to take the journey for yourself to research the numbers, because sometimes spirit will put you on like a rabbit hunt, right? Like taking you down several rabbit holes to come across other serendipity and synchronicity that you may need for your journey. So if I gave you a shortcut, I might rob you of that experience. I don't want that to happen because I know how important and special they can be. Not only that, I recommend that everybody not put the number interpretation. Please don't put it in the comment section, because we want everybody to take the journey and find that magic for themselves. We never want to rob them of that experience, okay? So I'm going to start with one dice at a time. So let's see. All right, so we have a 2. Look at that. 2, right? Aren't 2s about union, coupledom, coming together, partnership? Okay. 4. It's 2, 4, and let's see if the last one is 7. All right, so 247 is your angel number. Go ahead and look at that number, see what it brings to you. If you feel that this reading has helped and connected for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comments section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Also consider joining my channel membership. I have exclusive content that I do for channel members only. It's not made public, so little mini readings there, amongst other things maybe in my personal life that I share. You might have a better chance of joining via your computer desktop rather than your smartphone. I hear people have trouble finding the join button that way. So anyhow, if you want to support me that way, please consider joining. And you could also check me out on Etsy. The link to my Etsy store is down below in the description box. Pay me a visit. I have really cool things there that I make by hand on my free time, including handmade crystal jewelry, amongst other things. So much love to you wherever you are. Be well, be safe, take care, and always keep shining. Pile number 3, you chose the tourmaline here for your crystal. It's hard to pick up on the screen. But that's your crystal. This is your card. There's a message on the back of that I will be sure to incorporate once I get more cards on the table. For the monthly reading of October 2022, we're going to use the fortune cards to kind of act as like the main energy or theme of your month, to see what the month is going to be like for you. So let's see, pile number 3, what is the month going to be like for you? October 2022, the main energy and or theme of your month ahead. Okay, so we have the firecracker. Positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune awaits. Wow. Firecrackers also celebration. So, I don't know, it could be a birthday, a graduation, it could be a wedding. Like, there's something to celebrate with that energy, obviously. And this is basically saying there's positive energy surrounding you at this time. The month is going to show you that things are looking up in a way, whether it be in love, your overall sense of wellness and happiness, and maybe your luck, right, at the same time. So let's see what the tarot has to say about this. We have the Mystical Moments Tarot here for you. So let's see, October 2022, pile number 3 viewers. What is October 2022 going to be all about for you? All right, so we have Knight of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords. Whoa. Whoa, and we have the Queen of Swords. I am going to grab one more because I feel like, first of all, these are all people, right? Also energies, but it's giving the vibe of like multiple people involved in a situation. But let's see what else we get. And the Chariot. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, slow and steady wins the race is what that's giving me also with the Chariot, because we have the little snail energy, which is kind of strange to use for the Chariot in itself, but I like it because it's saying that this is steady progress and you are moving forward. Even if your progress may seem like it's slow on the go, it's really not. because the chariot can talk about speed and forward action, momentum, and focus. So it kind of feels like the snail's energy, because sometimes the snail energy is slow. That's just a matter of perception. Okay. That's just a matter of perception. We're all at our I guess we're all on our own different timelines. And this is saying you're moving right on track towards whatever it is that you're pursuing with that chariot energy. Also, we have 2 knights on the table. So I have to ask, are some of you looking to actually move in the month of October? Like make a physical, geographical move somewhere, possibly? Knights are all about action, speed, momentum, movement, right? Obviously. And they're traveling somewhere. So I kind of get we have actually 3 cards of travel. Plus she's sitting on a freaking hot air balloon and she's looking out like at the distance, or out in the distance. So technically 4 cards giving hints of travel. So, I mean, I don't know if you're traveling just for vacation or some of you are actually looking to geographically travel, but I got to kind of point it out because I can't ignore it, okay, in this sense. So you could be figuratively making moves or literally making moves in your life. But this is saying that the moves that you're making, whether figurative or literal, are actually ushering in positive energy for you at this time. So things are shifting for you. Things are changing for you. And the moves that you make, the changes that you make to move in another direction or to switch something up in your journey is actually going to be beneficial for you. Wherever you are redirecting your focus in the month of October, it will bring something positive for you. That's why the firecracker card is here. It's saying positive energy surrounds you, love, joy, and good fortune awaits. So any moves you're looking to make, anything you're looking to step into and charge into, let's say, especially with the Knight of Swords, anything that you're looking to do, when you take action in the direction of that, okay, it's going to set off a chain of events, kind of like a snowball effect of positivity, okay? Knight of Pentacles talks about opportunity, potential, moving in the direction of something you want to invest in, taking the first, one of the first tangible steps of like, you start off as the page, that's like the initiation of an idea. And then the Knight is the physical action in the direction of that. But it's all about fulfilling your potential, moving in the direction of that opportunity or possibility, goal-related, career-related, endeavor-related. But it's actual physical, tangible action that this energy is trying to move towards. So if there's an opportunity presented to you in the month of October, the Knight of Pentacles is saying it's pretty stable, it's solid, it's a solid offer, it's a solid opportunity. You can rely upon it, right? And it's a matter of you just accepting and stepping into it. Knight of Swords, similar energy. It's about forward focus, and it's about getting an idea and running with it, right? Just make sure you give it the time that it needs to marinate in your mind, right? And give it the time that it needs for you to process it and think about it before you take action. Because sometimes when the Knight of Swords doesn't give himself a chance to really think through it, he acts upon and rushes into something impulsively. So I don't really see that happening for you in October, because we have the energy of the Queen of Swords, who does take the time to sit and ponder and think something through. Likewise, tap into her intuition to get the confirmation that she needs to know it's okay before she proceeds forward with it. And then the beautiful thing about that is we see the forward movement of proceeding forward with the Chariot. So this is saying Offers, opportunities are going to come through for you. Positive energy surrounds you in the month of October. You might have a new job offer, let's say, for instance, that might put you on the path to relocate somewhere else. That's possible. You might get the idea to move and uproot your life to go somewhere else. Maybe switch up your environment in some way, switch up your job in some way. That's the feeling that this is giving me. It's like getting the idea that you've needed to redirect your path, to uproot yourself in some way, but for all the right reasons, because the Chariot wants to move in the direction of its success. And it's like once it gets the energy, harnesses the energy within itself to move forward, there's nothing really holding it back. The feeling of October for you is go, go, go. You got this. Just go. Okay? You have all these cards of movement and travel. So yeah, if the feeling is here, the Knight of Pentacles is saying the offer or the opportunity is solid. It dots every I, crosses every T. The Knight of Swords is super intellectual. So it's telling me you got the smarts and the wits about you to move forward with this if you really want it. The Queen of Swords is going to hunker down and kind of like sift through all the bullshit, I guess, right? Because she's good at that. Nothing ever slips by her discernment. It can't. She sees through things and people and scenarios to find the truth. She does hold the sword, normally hold the sword of truth in her hands. So it's kind of like the discernment that you need to sift through the muck, right? Or the not so clear parts, I guess. The discernment that you need to kind of sift through everything will be there to give you the answers, to give you the insight, to give you the clarity, the truth, the understanding that you need to take action in the right direction that is in alignment with you and your authenticity. Because again, Queen of Swords wants to act upon things and make decisions based on what feels authentic, right, and true to her. She also heavily relies, as all the queens would in the deck, highly relies on her intuitive knowing. So yeah, I mean, your intuition is going to say one thing, but it's also going to get confirmed to you with clarity as well. So again, take the time that you need to think it through before you step into something, before you act upon something, before you accept an offer or whatever. The feeling is here that the truth of the matter will be revealed to you so you can make the proper take the proper action and make the right decisions this month to put you on the path to a positive change, movement, redirection with the Chariot is what this is saying. And the feeling is here, the pace is about to pick up. Again, going back to the snail energy, feeling like slow. But the pace is about to pick up. So if things were stagnantly still and not really happening or going anywhere for you, or you felt like, geez, I could use a change, or I could use something different, I could use a different environment or whatever. This is saying that the opportunity for that is up ahead, because the Queen of Swords she's seeing it in the distance, right? She's seeing it up ahead. So October might give you some hints and clues, right? So that way you can take action with the Chariot energy full steam ahead. Just know that there's like, there's this feeling coming from the firecracker, right? Of like a big boom. An aha moment of sorts is what this is giving me with the firecracker energy. Again, the sudden impact, boom, insight, knowing, and it's like, okay, now I know, let's go. Zero hesitation here with these cards. The beautiful thing about the Chariot is like you're the captain of your ship, the master of your soul type of thing. You have all the energy that you need to push forward with this. This is also saying it's like once you made up your mind with the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords, there's really nothing to keep you from what it is that you want to do. No one's going to deter your path or get in the way of it, because the Chariot is all about pushing forward in the direction of its goals, full steam ahead, eyes locked on the prize, no looking back. Once it's decided to go, you can't change its course or direction. It's all about forward focused movement in the direction of seeking its success. And the Chariot card is a beautiful card of success. So I see you just taking an opportunity and running with it. Yeah, and it feels kind of powerful at the same time, right? To just feel that confident about what you're gonna do, and just, yeah, no worries, no fear involved in that at all is the feeling here. There's such a confidence and a, I guess, assuredness coming from especially the Queen of Swords and the Chariot there together. That's a good feeling, right? To step out of fear and to act in confidence, or with such an assured feeling, a feeling of certainty. Not like no doubt in the mind at all, nothing clouding your judgment. This is all about truth, clarity, moving forward in authenticity, just trusting, knowing for sure that it's the right thing to do. So if you were wondering if you were going to get the answers that you needed, if you were going to be able to discern what the right next move was going to be, if you had an idea but maybe weren't sure on how to proceed forward with it, October is a month where, again, that gets kind of like shown to you. Queen of Swords is going to be able to see what she needs to see, know what she needs to know, gather information where she needs it to discern what is needed. I also feel like the right people might come towards you. Like I was getting the vibe because there was multiple people, right? We had the 3 court cards, and I was thinking, you know, there's people here. So I feel like there's people surrounding you to support you in moving in the direction of this. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, you could have people coming towards you in some way, maybe presenting the offers or assistance that you need to help push you forward. Again, what I'm getting from this is really like a job opportunity, career change or shift, and also a relocation possible for some of you in October. And also the insight that you've been seeking, or the answers that were elusive, that coming through for you in October as well. Because once you get the knowing that you need, it's like full steam ahead afterward. There's really no hesitation anywhere on the table that would keep you from doing what you know what you need to do now. Okay. So again, if any of you were feeling a little lost, right? Lost, stagnant, stuck, October is a month where you get unstuck. And not only that, this is all about you moving in the direction of positive energy too. Positive energy surrounds you, it says on the firecracker card. So that means positive energy in regards to people, right, surrounding you, offers, positive opportunities, people who are offering sincere help, okay? Yeah, and that's really what you need in order to kind of give you the boost of confidence that you're doing the right thing, right? You want to feel supported. This could also be, you know, with the feather energy here, your spirit team's also supporting you as well. So they're giving you a positive boost of support and encouragement and motivation, right? To take action, inspired action, and steps in the direction of a pursuit of some sort with the Chariot. Because the Chariot is in pursuit of something. There's a goal up ahead that it wants to, a destination that it wants to reach, you see? So I really love this. Again, positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune awaits where you're headed. You're headed somewhere. I don't know exactly where. Please let me know in the comment section. You're just overall headed in a positive direction. So let's see what this card says. I release fear of the unknown. I can move forward with energy and enthusiasm. There you go. There you go. Look at all these cards of forward movement. Knight, Knight, Chariot, right? And again, even the freaking hot air balloon of the Queen of Swords is, I mean, even though it's a little unconventional, it is used for travel. Like, think of the movie or the book Around the World in 80 Days, right? Isn't that what the dude was on? He was on a hot air balloon. So again, it's about like releasing the fear and moving forward. And again, I was saying that that was such a confident feeling that the Queen of Swords was giving me, to be that certain of what you're doing to the point where there is no fear or hesitation. That is a beautiful thing. The confidence and just the sense of assuredness that no one ever wants to have to doubt. Like, you know what I mean? Doubt is a icky feeling. And sometimes doubt creeps in. And when you're about to do something and you have zero doubt, that is like one of the best feelings in the world. And I feel like I've only been there a few times, to be honest. But whenever I have been so sure of something, it felt so freaking good. So again, it's this feeling of, like the card says, I release the fear. And that's a beautiful affirmation, right? I release the fear of the unknown. I can move forward with energy and enthusiasm. That would be the Chariot. That's the energy, full steam ahead, right? I love that. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's grab a few of these cards to see what else we can learn. Wow, this is amazing. Pile number 3. I'm so proud of you. What? Look at this. Joyful times. Yes, positive energy surrounds you. Joy surrounds you. Okay, let's see if we can get 2 more. Oh my gosh, this is great. So proud of you, pile number 3 viewers, for taking that inspired action with confidence. Commitment and marriage. Okay. Pausing to reflect. Wait a minute here. Didn't I say that with the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords? Make sure you take time to think it through and discern and sort through the mess, right? Or the muck, or just sort through whatever it is that you're doing, about to do. Like, just go over it with a fine-tooth comb. Yeah. Go over it with a fine-tooth comb. It would be the common sense thing to do, because the Queen of Swords is going to sort out anything that doesn't seem right, and she'll figure it out. Okay, she always does. That would be the pausing to reflect before you take action. That's just something normal that we all do, is like, okay, let me put all my ducks in a row, okay, before I jump into this, before I do something impulsive. Let me take a moment to think it through, sort everything out before I act, or before I commit, right? Before I commit to something. Yeah. So I love this. I'm like, this is beautiful. You're moving into a joyful time. Beautiful energy, positivity, commitments. Could talk about contracts, partnerships, unions. Okay. So again, that falls into line, like, I mean, it could literally be commitment and marriage you're moving into, possibly, or a committed relationship, possibly. And some of you might have to think about it, right, before you say yes. Somebody might want you to take the relationship to the next level, okay, as an example. But commitment can talk about the contracts, partnerships that we agree to, things that we agree to. That could be an agreement on a house. That could be an agreement to kind of like work for somebody, or go into contract for a new job, that kind of thing. Okay, so there's this thing that you're going to kind of like agree to do, or agree to sign up for or with. And it's going to set the stage for things to kind of move you in a positive direction after the fact. But just know that this is all positive energy surrounding you right now. Joyful times are ahead of you. Positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune awaits you. So again, take the time that you need to think something through, but don't hesitate, because it looks like wherever you're headed is going to be in a positive direction for you. Okay. So if you're not familiar with my channel, I do roll the dice here to get angel numbers for you. The angel numbers, when they show up, can confirm some things I've already said in this reading and or provide messages that you need for yourself and your journey personally. I don't recommend a source, because for one, it could be one you don't like. Two, I never want to imply that one source is better over another, because again, you have personal discernment. You'll be able to find a source that you connect and resonate with. And again, don't want to imply that one is better over another, because there's so many on the internet, and I don't want to kind of like pick favorites. Not only that, I always say to do the research for yourself, right? To find the numbers. I won't give you a link or source, because I want you to take the journey to research and come across other serendipity and synchronicity or rabbit holes that perhaps spirit needs you to go down for further confirmation on your journey. Because if I gave you a shortcut or a source, I would rob you of that experience. I don't want that to happen. That's why I don't give you any links or anything to follow. Likewise, I always tell everybody to please refrain from putting the number interpretation in the comment section for other people. Because again, we don't want to rob anybody of taking the journey to finding their own magic. Okay, so I have 3 dice. I'm going to start with one at a time. What is that? Hold on. That is an 8. Okay, so there's an 8 for you. Let's see. 0. So 8, 0. 2. So 802 is your angel number. Go ahead and look up that number. See what it brings to you. If you feel that this reading has helped and connected for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe. To support this channel, consider joining my channel membership as well for exclusive content that I don't put out publicly. If you want to join my channel to support me, check out my channel page on your desktop. That's the easiest way to join and subscribe to me. If you were to try to join the membership via your smartphone, you might have a little bit of trouble, because technically the memberships on YouTube are still in the beta phase of launch or rollout. So just consider going onto your desktop computer to join. That way it would be a lot easier of an experience for you. If you want to support me beyond YouTube, you can check me out on Etsy. The link to my Etsy store is down below in the description box. I make a lot of things by hand, including handmade crystal jewelry. So check me out at any time. Much love to you wherever you are. Be well, be safe, take care, and always keep shining. OMG, pile number 3. I totally forgot your final oracle card. Yeah, I mean, literally, I have no excuse other than maybe it's Mercury retrograde and I've had a long day. So let's see. I have the Sacred Destiny Oracle card. So kudos to you for actually waiting for this. I'm glad that, I'm going to put a note in the screen for everybody to make sure that they can, wait. But yeah, kudos to you if you actually came back, right? Or stuck it out to wait for the final oracle card. So let's see here. Final oracle card. Pile number 3, viewers. Yeah, I was like cleaning up the cards. I was like, oh shit, I totally forgot the final oracle card. How could I have done that? Let's see. All right. Okay, illumination. I think we've gotten this card before, obviously in another reading, but let's see. It says illumination, mist rising on Alpine Lake. It says, as the sun rises over the far mountains, mist begin to swirl upward, illuminated by the golden radiant rays of morning light. In many traditions, mist symbolizes what is called the mystic veil, which represents an entrance point into unseen realms. In ancient and native cultures, mists are associated with mystical and magical inner dimensions. Mist in the mountains represents higher states of consciousness. So the sacred landscape wants you to know the upward spiraling mist rising in the mountains suggests that those in the realm of spirit, your spirit protectors, ancestors and guardians are close at hand, assisting you on the upward journey of illumination. Wait a minute here. Didn't I say with the Knight of Swords that with the feather there, your spirit team also is supporting you? Because I was feeling like multiple energies, right, taking place here or surrounding you. So that falls in line with what I said about the Knight of Swords and that beautiful feather on the card, okay? So it's kind of like your spirit team, your guides are stepping in to assist you with this movement in this new direction over here with the Chariot. It says, yeah, are close at hand, assisting you on your upward journey of illumination. They are protecting you and supporting you. Your spiritual life is expanding by leaps and bounds, even if you can't see what's ahead. Okay, spirit is close at hand. If you draw this card, trust your heart and what you feel more than what you see and what you think, and you will be guided in a wondrous direction. Again, the feeling of the discernment of the Queen of Swords, being able to kind of like sift through the muck, right, that I was saying, to figure something out. Well, that's kind of like the energy of the mist and the veil, because you can't see something. You can't necessarily see through the fog, but the Queen of Swords, her discernment is so keen and so sharp. Her intuition is sharp as well, and she's able to kind of like make sense of things even if they aren't physically always clear. Okay? So that makes sense to me, especially with that Queen of Swords energy. Yeah, it kind of feels like spirit is going to help you discern the truth, right? Trust what you feel, trust what you sense, trust what you intuit with the Queen of Swords, and act according to that truth, right? And take steps in the direction of authenticity according to that truth. Also, the feeling of being guided, right? Yeah, guided in this new direction based on authenticity, based on inner truth. Again, the enlightenment, the illumination, receiving the answers, right? Even in the midst of feeling like a little lost at one time, you're not going to be lost for much longer or feeling lost anymore or stagnant or stuck. This is about you moving forward. And moving forward with in the way that spirit wants to guide you. I feel like spirit is literally guiding you in the direction of this forward momentum and trajectory. Okay. So the assistance and the guidance is going to be there to help move you along in this direction. So there's no need to fear. Again, you can move forward with confidence and assuredness, like I said, and it's all because spirit is going to help you to see what you need to see, discern what you need to discern, and make sense and give you the answers, even where or when you feel like you can't see something clearly. The answers get revealed. So this is what I have for you again, pile number 3 viewers. Much love, take care, and always keep shining.